Nestled in the heart of South America, the eastern plains of Bolivia hold a secret. Scattered across the land, often concealed by dense foliage and the passage of time, lie the Jesuit missions of the Chiquitos. These architectural marvels, often overlooked in favor of their more famous counterparts, are true hidden gems. They whisper tales of a bygone era, a time when the world was being reshaped by exploration and the clash of cultures. These missions beckon travelers to step back in time, to immerse themselves in a world where the echoes of Jesuit teachings mingle with the ancient rhythms of the Chiquitano people. To truly comprehend the magnificence of the Chiquitos missions, one must first understand their historical context. The 17th and 18th centuries were a time of great upheaval, marked by European expansion and the fervent desire to spread Christianity. Jesuit missionaries, driven by faith and exploration, ventured into the untamed wilds of South America. Their arrival in the Chiquitos region, inhabited by indigenous tribes, marked the beginning of a remarkable chapter in history. The Jesuits, renowned for their intellectual prowess, embarked on a mission to convert the Chiquitano people to Christianity. This approach, though radical for its time, proved remarkably successful, resulting in a unique fusion of European and indigenous traditions. The story of the Chiquitos missions begins amidst the intellectual fervor of 16th century Europe. The Society of Jesus, a newly formed Catholic order, emerged with a zeal to propagate the Catholic faith. Their gaze soon turned towards the vast, uncharted territories of the New World. The Spanish crown saw in the Jesuits a valuable ally to solidify its claim over South American colonies. The first Jesuit missionaries arrived in the late 16th century, armed with faith, knowledge, and a royal decree. Their journey was fraught with peril, yet they persevered, driven by unwavering belief and the promise of spiritual conquest. Unlike the nomadic tribes of the Gran Chaco, the Chiquitano people had developed a settled agricultural society. Their villages, scattered across the fertile plains, were testament to their mastery of the land. The Jesuits, recognizing the importance of adapting their approach, embarked on a process of learning and understanding. They immersed themselves in the Chiquitano language and observed the rhythms of daily life. This respectful approach earned them a degree of trust and acceptance. The Jesuits, skilled in medicine and agriculture, offered their knowledge to combat disease and improve crop yields. Recognizing the power of music and art as tools of conversion, the Jesuits encouraged the incorporation of indigenous motifs into Christian worship. Chiquitano artisans, skilled in carving wood and crafting musical instruments, found new patrons in the Jesuit fathers. The churches, while European in design, echoed with the sounds of instruments both familiar and strange. The haunting melodies of traditional Chiquitano songs, infused with Christian themes, filled the air. This blending of traditions created a cultural tapestry of extraordinary richness and complexity. It is this tapestry that continues to captivate and inspire visitors to the Chiquitos missions today. The Jesuits, renowned for their commitment to education, viewed it as a cornerstone of their mission in Chiquitos. They believed that by equipping the indigenous population with knowledge and skills, they could uplift their lives both materially and spiritually. Thus, the establishment of schools became an integral part of the Jesuit enterprise. Chiquitano children received instruction in a variety of subjects, from reading and writing to mathematics, music, and religious doctrine. This emphasis on education had a transformative effect on Chiquitano society. The legacy of this educational endeavor is still palpable today in the Chiquitos region. The Jesuits understood that the success of their missions hinged on the material well-being of the indigenous population. They introduced new crops and European farming techniques, increasing efficiency and yields. Irrigation systems were constructed, ensuring a steady supply of water for crops. This agricultural revolution had a profound impact on the Chiquitano economy. Surpluses generated by increased productivity ensured food security and provided goods for trade. The missions became important centers of commerce, fostering a sense of self-reliance and pride. The Jesuits encouraged the development of indigenous crafts within the mission system. Workshops were established where skilled artisans produced a wide range of goods. Chiquitano carpenters showcased their talents in the construction of mission churches. They learned to carve intricate designs, creating a unique hybrid style. The Chiquitanos also excelled in the production of musical instruments. This artistic flourishing provided economic advancement and fostered cultural pride. The most enduring legacy of the Jesuit missions in Chiquitos is the musical tradition that blossomed under their watch. The Jesuits made music an integral part of mission life, bringing with them a rich tradition of sacred music. The Chiquitano people embraced this new musical vocabulary with enthusiasm and creativity. They learned to play European instruments and adapted traditional songs to Christian themes. This fusion of musical traditions created a unique genre that continues to thrive today. The haunting melodies of the Chiquitos Baroque serve as a poignant reminder of the power of music to transcend cultural boundaries. The architectural legacy of the Jesuit missions of the Chiquitos is breathtaking. These structures are symphonies in wood and stone, testaments to the creative synergy between European design and indigenous craftsmanship. Each mission possesses a unique character, shaped by the local landscape and available materials. The Chiquitano people, masters of woodworking, found new avenues for their artistry. The churches, characterized by their open, airy interiors, are designed to accommodate large congregations. These structures stand as proud examples of a new architectural vernacular, born from the fusion of two distinct cultural traditions. The Jesuits, arriving in the Chiquitos region in the 17th century, brought with them the prevailing architectural fashions of their time. The Baroque style, with its dramatic curves and elaborate ornamentation, found fertile ground in the missions of the New World. The facades of the Chiquitos mission churches bear the unmistakable hallmarks of the Baroque. Curved pediments, adorned with statues of saints and angels, crown the entrances. Columns, often carved with spiraling designs, flank doorways and windows. Altarpieces, often reaching towards the vaulted ceilings, are masterpieces of wood carving. The Baroque in Chiquitos is filtered through the lens of indigenous aesthetics and craftsmanship. The result is a unique hybrid, a fusion of two worlds. While the architecture of the Chiquitos missions is undeniably European, a closer look reveals a subtle yet persistent indigenous presence. Jesuits adopted an inclusive approach, allowing indigenous symbolism to coexist with Christian iconography. This syncretism is evident in the decorative elements of the mission churches. Motifs from the natural world, like monkeys and jaguars, serpents and birds, reflect the Chiquitanos' deep understanding of nature. These creatures add another layer of interpretation to the Christian narratives. The use of local materials, particularly wood, reinforces the connection to the indigenous world. The incorporation of indigenous elements was a conscious strategy by the Jesuits. They created a visual language that spoke to both European and indigenous worlds. The architectural legacy of the Jesuit missions of the Chiquitos extends beyond the grandeur of the churches. Surrounding these sacred spaces, one finds a complex network of buildings that house the various facets of mission life. Each structure a testament to the Jesuits' ambition to create self-sufficient communities grounded in faith, education, and industry. Adjacent to the churches, often connected by covered walkways, stood the living quarters of the Jesuit fathers. These relatively austere structures, a stark contrast to the opulence of the churches, reflect the Jesuits' commitment to a life of simplicity and service. Nearby, one would find the schools, workshops, and infirmaries, all designed with practicality and efficiency in mind. The layout of the mission complexes, typically centered around a large open plaza, reflects the Jesuits' emphasis on community and shared purpose. The plaza served as a gathering place for religious services, festivals, and communal work projects. Here, the lines between the sacred and the secular blurred, as the rhythms of daily life were interwoven with the rituals of faith. The architectural legacy of the Chiquitos missions is not merely a testament to the skill and artistry of their builders. It is a reflection of a way of life, a bold experiment in cultural exchange and social engineering. These structures, shaped by the interplay of European and indigenous traditions, stand as enduring symbols of a unique chapter in human history, a time when two worlds collided and, for a brief moment, found a measure of harmony. Centuries after their founding, the Jesuit missions of the Chiquitos stand as vibrant testaments to cultural fusion and the human spirit's ability to create beauty. Recognized as UNESCO World Heritage Sites, these architectural marvels have transcended their original purpose. They are powerful symbols of cultural identity and historical significance for the Chiquitano people and Bolivia. The missions pulse with daily life, their churches echoing with hymns and children's laughter. Skills like woodworking and musical traditions shape the region's social and economic fabric. UNESCO recognition brings global attention and a sense of responsibility for preservation. Restoration efforts ensure future generations can marvel at the intricate carvings and vibrant paintings. Tourists flock to witness the harmonious coexistence of European and indigenous traditions. The missions have become bridges, connecting cultures and reminding us of shared heritage. To stand within one of the Chiquitos missions is to embark on a pilgrimage, not just to a specific place, but to a realm where history, culture, and spirituality intertwine. The air itself seems to vibrate with the echoes of Jesuit teachings, the chanting of monks, and the rhythmic pounding of drums from ancient ceremonies. The scent of incense mingles with the earthy aroma of wood, creating an olfactory tapestry that transports visitors back in time. Beyond the awe-inspiring architecture and the palpable sense of history, the true magic of the missions lies in the spirit of its people. The Chiquitanos, descendants of those who first welcomed the Jesuit fathers into their midst, are the living embodiment of this unique cultural fusion. Their warmth, their deep connection to their heritage, and their passion for preserving their traditions are infectious. For the traveler seeking more than just a fleeting glimpse into the past, the Chiquitos region offers a wealth of opportunities for immersive experiences. One can participate in workshops led by master artisans, learning the intricacies of woodcarving, weaving, or instrument making. Music lovers can attend performances by local orchestras, their repertoire ranging from centuries-old Baroque masterpieces to contemporary compositions infused with Chiquitano rhythms. But perhaps the most profound experiences are those that occur spontaneously, in the shared laughter during a community meal, in the hushed whispers of elders recounting ancestral stories, or in the simple act of watching children play in the shadow of these magnificent structures, their laughter a testament to the enduring spirit of the Chiquitos missions. In an era marked by globalization and the rapid homogenization of cultures, the Jesuit missions of the Chiquitos stand as powerful reminders of the beauty and resilience of cultural diversity. They challenge us to look beyond simplistic narratives of conquest and assimilation, revealing a more nuanced and ultimately more hopeful story of cultural exchange, adaptation, and the creation of something entirely new. The lessons embedded within the weathered walls of these missions resonate far beyond the borders of Bolivia. They speak to the importance of respecting and valuing cultural difference, of finding common ground even amidst profound differences in belief and worldview. They remind us that true progress does not lie in the erasure of tradition, but in the embrace of diversity as a source of strength and innovation. As we grapple with the challenges of a world increasingly interconnected, yet riven by division and conflict, the Jesuit missions of the Chiquitos offer a beacon of hope. They remind us that even in the face of profound historical forces, the human spirit retains its capacity for creativity, resilience, and the creation of beauty that transcends time and circumstance. Their legacy, etched in wood, stone, and the very soul of a people, is a testament to the enduring power of cultural exchange and a call to embrace the richness and complexity of our shared human heritage.